How often have you asked yourself, why do the same problems keep recurring in your life over and over again? Why do I emotionally react? And why am I responding negatively to life? And how often have you been blaming yourself? Or maybe blaming the world, even blaming God to all the troubles that you are facing? Well, honestly, my real question is, how open-minded are you to accept the fact that you might be the cause of all these problems? How open-minded are you to accept the fact that you are the key to solving all your troubles? Hello everyone, I am Marwan. Welcome to my channel, Inspirit Humanity. Seriously, what is Inspirit Humanity all about? And who am I? Inspirit Humanity means empowering humanity, instilling a new spirit in them, and help them to flourish in life. The main idea behind Inspirit Humanity is to make it a place where spirituality meets psychology. Who am I? As I said before, my name is Marwan, and I am a religious brother. In other words, I'm a monk in the Catholic Melkite Church, specifically in the Basilian Salvatorian Order. And recently I am pursuing clinical mental health counseling degree at William James. As a typical human being, my life was filled with ups and downs, happiness, sadness, laughters and tears, high social life and isolation. All these powerful experiences shaped who I am right now due to one thing I did. I took the decision to change my life. And today I'm inviting you. Are you willing to take the decision to change your own life? I started my career as a media producer, in which I learned that life is a movie where we can be its own writers, directors, and producers. Also, I worked as an investor in the entrepreneurial world. And there I also learned that the most important investments we do is investing in ourselves. I'm also an athlete, and that was very important to me to learn that pain equals growth. More pain, more growth. More pain, more endurance, more perseverance, and more resilience. All these factors would help us to achieve the best of our own self. Recently, I'm a monk, and I can assure you that this is the best thing that has ever happened to me because it taught me an important lesson. That I am fully loved by God and that all of us, we are God's masterpiece. Remember, who are we? We are God's masterpiece, and we are loved by Him. Today, most of us struggle because we lose the sense of our identity. We are afraid to get into the journey of self-knowledge and self-exploration. And why is that? Because it's painful to remove the fake masks that we are wearing to show the world. It's really painful for us to remove that facade. But if you do have that power to do it, then you can become the ultimate being. Inspirit Humanity revolves around three concepts. The first one is we do have the freedom to change. We do have the power to change. We are responsible to change. When I thought of coming up with Inspirit Humanity, I was moved by the individual psychology by Alfred Adler, who taught that most of people's distress is a result of the inferiority complex syndrome, in which we feel inferior to the world. Then I went to the existential theories, and from there, I like the concept of the existential vacuum, and that's what the human being really fears. It is the fear of being isolated. It brings up the ideas of death, not being loved, being alone. Hence, these two concepts reveal to us one thing. How can we make meaning of our lives? And how can we make meaning of who we are and of what our goals are, our values, and what are we aiming for? Today, I'm asking you to change a bit in your life. Change is a big word, and it's scary. For one reason, change is disruption. It is disrupting your narrative, your own story. But remember, you are the writers of your story. You are the one who can control it. I know that many of you now will be thinking, well, what is this guy talking about? I was born in this family, in this religion, in this country. I know that because I was there too. But until when are we going to blame ourselves or blame the world? Life taught me that baby steps towards the final goal is what creates the biggest change. Well, how could we know what our goals are? Trust me, you cannot know anything unless you start exploring yourself. It took me 35 years to know what is my goal in life, to start making meaning of who am I in life and what I want from this life. And when I started the change, it was painful, tearful, everything was dark and hard. But when I compared the pain of living in the same situation forever, or the pain of change that will lead and result in flourishment, then I chose change. Let us change our own perception of life. Let us change our lens and focus on the real cause of that problem. And the real cause is not me, it's not you, it's not the world. It's just small decisions we make. Another key to solve our problems is knowing our strengths, our weaknesses, and our capabilities. Let's just say, well, this is my weakness and I want to solve it. And this is my strength and I want to use it. How many times we just love our weaknesses to feel that we are in control? But we can be in control in different ways. We can be in control when we use our strengths just to fix our life. Let's forget about our past and let's be in the here and now. It is time to focus on the present and project it to the future. To work on my present and see how my future would be. One of the main problems we fall in as humans is seeking validation from others, trying to get love from others to satisfy our own needs. But unfortunately, no one is going to validate us or love us the way that we expect. The only validation that we can get is us validating ourselves and us loving ourselves. I will end this episode with a small exercise. If a miracle happened to you and you woke up one day knowing that you got extra powers that would allow you to change your lives, what powers do you need to change your life? What are the things that you would change about yourself? And what are the steps that you will take to achieve that change? Thank you very much for watching this episode, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, follow me on the social media tabs in front of you, and let us together inspirit humanity.